money, you're gonna feel different.
Straight up.
You might even, all that other advice I could have gave you, this is the short version. You know, get you a couple dollars, man. You're gonna feel different.
Big shout out to SPI, Spotter Low. You know, I'm in the black box, had to come through, tap in, show love one time. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Stay tuned, all that.
I guess it's rather poetic for Marquis Jackson, 50 Cent's son, Supreme Mcgriff Jr., Supreme son, 50's arch enemy, for their sons to be bumping heads as young adults, young men, older men, whatever you want to call it. Guess it makes sense outside of the fact that from our understanding, 50 don't really rock with Marquis. So that makes it kind of shocking. I know both of these young men. I can't imagine at this point what they would have to clash over. But I was sliding through the YouTube streets, ran across a title that suggested they was bumping heads. So I figured we'd tap in and see what it said.
Yo, bro, I ain't gonna lie, man. Y'all be in the gym, lifting weights, working out, talking shit, popping shit. I've been calling this Marquis out for like 10 years, bro. He don't want to fight. He don't want to do nothing, bro. Yo, it's a fight, bro. They about to pay us for a fight, bro. Like, I got 13 other people lined up to get money for it too. But like, you don't like me, I don't like you, bro. Like, we can get in the ring, 3 rounds, fight like men, and it's all good, bro. Like, we can go our separate ways after that.
Something about that Jackson blood. I don't like you. You don't like me. The mind does not calculate, let's get money together. 50 don't like you. His mind, first thing is, how can I stop you from eating? He don't want to break bread with somebody he don't like. That ain't their bloodline, Brody.
Bro, the only time I even mention you is when they talk about me and you. Let's do the fight. You in the gym. Word, it don't even make sense for me to do it with nobody else, bro. Like, I'm about shit that makes sense, bro. It's either you or Little Meech. Y'all the only 2 people that make sense for me, bro.
Nah, you could get down with T.I., son.
Bro, it ain't no real street beef. Y'all like, bro, come on, let's be for real. It's not no real street beef. Let's get in the ring. Let's do this shit. Yo, Remo, make it happen. Call Aiden, bro.
What's up, everybody? This is the world famous Ed Lover.
And I hate the fact that these high profile blacks got something like this. They trying to get cracking. And the first thing they could think is call Aiden. You don't need Aiden. Come on, man. Let's build our own, y'all. Are we not tired of having a culture that could only get to the next level if outsiders become involved? The only West Coast LA podcast that seemingly has a revolving door that everybody feels is valuable to go on is not one of our own. We got to reevaluate, calculate, and rebuild. Black Box Media, let's go.
You are watching Forgotten Kings TV. That's right, Forgotten Kings TV. Come on, son.
Listen, y'all, summer just started. And already, these headlines are starting to heat up. As you've seen in the video moments ago, Supreme's son challenged 50 Cent's son Marquis to a celebrity boxing match. That's right, y'all. As you see here on the screen, Supreme's son uploaded a video showing him sparring in the ring with Shannon Briggs. Okay, salute to Shannon Briggs. Let's go, champ. But yeah, man, he just want to show the world that he's ready to step in the ring. Okay, at this point, he's like, yo, if Marquis don't want to step in the ring, he's willing to fight Charleston White and even Ray J at this point. I mean, goddamn, come on. Somebody accept this man's challenge. But for those wondering, how the hell did we get here? Well, remember this picture right here. Okay, the moment this picture surfaced on social media, listen, a lot of people saying, yo, how could this happen, right? How could 50's son be hanging with the son of the alleged person that has something to do with shooting 50, right? We know about the story, 50 getting shot, you know what I mean, several times. But, you know, the optics of all this did not look good, right? And for 50, he like, you know what? I don't know how to call it, so I'm going to just deal with him across the street. You know what I mean? But according to Marquis, that wasn't the case, okay? He said he didn't even know who Preem's son was, right? And homie asked him to take a picture. The rest is history. But it's unfortunate that a picture like this could cause the friction between, you know, 50 and his son. Of course, you know, we could talk about his moms, right? That's all personal. But, you know, from the fans on the outside looking in, it's like, yo, how could this happen, right? Now, of course, 50 at this point in his life, you know, he's doing a lot with his brands. But when you talk about, you know, over the years and just seeing how all of these situations played out, even with Preem's son. We just seen his father on the internet telling his son, yo, stay off the internet with this back and forth. Now, for the record, Marquis, right, on numerous occasions said he wants to have that relationship with his father again, right? You take the picture that we just talked about on top of the interview where he talked about his father, you know, paying about what, $6,700 a month, and how that wasn't enough to raise a kid. I mean, that whole situation was crazy. But you know what? 50 Cent, you know, he tried to use that situation, right? Going back and forth with the internet, you know, playing off the fact that people were calling him entitled. But for the most part, he's always said that he wanted a relationship with his father. And for whatever reason, 50 then, you know, played the distance, you know what I mean, when it comes to his son. Now, just this past Sunday on Father's Day, as you can see here, 50 posted a picture of his TV son with the caption that says, "Happy Father's Day, man. Sometimes
I don't give a fuck how fun, funny, cool a man try to make that scene. That is a sign of misery, miserable. You know how difficult it is to hold a negative feeling decision for your loved one on the inside and hold that in day to day, and to be able to come out and troll your son on Father's Day. That means you are a miserable man. Shout out to Marquis. Miserable. You have to be miserable. The only reason he cut his son off is because his son is a genuine child to both his parents, and 50 realized there's no way to look out for my son without him looking out for his mother. And if he wasn't going to take my benevolence, my blessings, my resources, and cut his mother off, then I have to cut him off as well. And that's how Marquis and 50 Cent got in this position.
it don't go right. So that should let you know how he feels about, you know, the situation with his son right now, and them, you know, possibly, you know what I mean, coming together in the future, because all of this is crazy, right? Who wouldn't want to see 50 and his son back together? Because again, they look like twins. Every time you see it.
I would have loved it through the years, and I would love it for Marquis if he so desired it. But at this point, I'm not sure 50 Cent deserves what it is to have your firstborn man child respect, love, and support you. It's a beautiful feeling to have that. I have it in multiple different ways, not even just my firstborn. I have multiple male children that are grown and they love, respect me. It's an irreplaceable feeling. So I don't know if he even deserves it at this point.
Son, I mean, damn, you see 50. It's very interesting. You know what I mean? That relationship and that dynamic. But I refuse to believe that 50 don't love his son. You know what I mean? 50 is just the character that he created, you know what I mean, publicly. But Curtis, the man, the father, I'm sure he still has love for his son. It's just right now with this internet and the optics.
And the men on the internet, by far, the masses of them, are queerdos. Look how he's trying to move the goalposts and stretch the parameters. And we know what a loving father to be, to include 50, even though he's been a bullshit nigga to his son all these years. Why do they do this for this nigga? If he do some bunk, he doing bunk. He doing El Bunko.
I mean, come on. You got Preem's son challenging 50's son, you know what I mean, to a boxing match, while at the same time his uncle is on the show, the podcast, kind of giving it up to 50. So, like I said, the optics right now, very confusing, but, you know, now we got 50's son being challenged. And again, you know, this isn't the first time, right? To my knowledge, this video, he may have posted it already in the past, but for whatever reason, he bringing it right back out. Obviously, he's trying to get a situation, you know what I mean, put together for the right amount of money, because, again, I'm sure people will entertain a fight with 50's son, right? Don't let him go in there and be fighting like his pops was.
The era of cloud chasing. And the youngster Supreme is trying to find a way to get his name in the algorithm in a way that he feels is organic and natural without utilizing any talent. I don't understand what it is about black men all of a sudden that think getting in a ring proves something or accomplish something or solve something. A watered down version of physical combat. Now, the people who train with gloves to do damage is different when they get in there. But every celebrity boxing match we've seen, it was a harmless event. Even when somebody did bad, they never seemed to be in danger of being hurt or harmed. People are going in there to get money and have fun. I hate the fact that they try to connect this to beef or, you feel me? It's not, I don't see how it solves, squashes, or fixes anything. It's just a corny concept to me.
Back in the day when he was, you know what I mean, on his boxing shit.
Anytime I made up my mind that I really wanted to engage with an individual physically, first and foremost, say nothing about it. They're most likely not going to know until we face to face and it's cracking. Never asking anybody for permission. Let's get down. Nah, when I made up my mind, we finna clash, we going to crack. As soon as I get close enough in reach, I'm going to swing. And then I'm going to take every advantage available to me to be victorious. No gloves, no rules, no hug and shake afterward. Fuck all that. Weapons, extra stepping, my homie that's right next to me, yeah, you gonna get it. That's why I avoid getting into it with loved ones. Now, coming up, gang culture, of course, we squabble with the homies quite often. But that was an understanding of, you know, that's what that was. Anybody outside of them parameters, you better not try to do nothing to hurt me, nigga, or nobody around me.
The training, but like I said, you know, for the sake of entertainment, I'm sure people will, you know, I mean, hit the link, purchase the pay-per-view to watch it. But come on, the real conversation is, will 50 and his son ever get back on good terms? Because all of this that played out on social media,
I don't care how much of a successful businessman 50 ends up being, maintains, continues being. He's an ultimate loser, one of the biggest losers amongst us, if he doesn't find a way to rectify that torn relationship with his son. That, to me, metaphorically, when the Bible says, what does it profit a man to gain the whole world but lose his soul? Your firstborn son is literally a part of you. That's your soul, especially when he's your spitting image. And to lose him, but to have TV shows, nah. I would trade all the silver and gold to have a natural loving bond with my offspring.
You know, obviously it made 50 feel a certain way. Well, now he has to keep his distance. And no matter what, you know, he's going to always be 50's son. But the point is, you know, this picture and the optics of that whole situation, you know, what if 50's son was being played by Preem's son this whole time? You know what I mean? Again, people have their own agendas. Now, again, Marquis is a grown man. At this point in his life, he has to be accountable for the decisions he makes. You get what I mean? And if this is how he want to move, right, you know, building up his own name and reputation, that's, you know what I mean, aside from his father's success, that's normal, right? Any son who had a father like a 50 Cent or someone that's very popular, a legend, you know, those are big shoes to fill, right? But in this situation,
and dude is just like taking it somewhere that is not really at. He's speaking on irrelevant elements. I think it's just as simple as Preem trying to get his name cracking. He went to all the low-hanging fruit, obvious, hollering out Aiden Ross. He just want to be involved. I think Marquis is a bit too mature and refined and introverted to even entertain such antics. I don't know all the possible things men can do. Why, for some reason, this fake-ass fighting has been such a popular way to engage one another. It's goofy to me.
Get you some money, you're going to feel different.
Straight up.
You might even, all that other advice I could have gave you, this is the short version. You know, get you a couple dollars, man. You're going to feel different.
Next with Net Hustle. Big shout out to SPI, Spotter Low. You know, I'm in the black box. Had to come through, tap in, show love one time. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Stay tuned. All that.